Hello everyone, and welcome to Microsoft Build 2025. I am Aakash Varshney, Senior Product Manager with the Windows Cross Devices and Experiences team, and I'm here to talk to you about creating cross-device experiences with Windows. Over the past year, we have made significant strides in expanding the capabilities that allow your applications to provide seamless experiences across devices. Today, we will explore these advancements and how they can benefit both developers and users. Let me quickly walk you through what we will be covering today. We will start by talking about why enabling cross-app experiences across devices has become so important. Users today move fluidly between apps and expect their tasks, content, and context to move with them. Then we will look at what users expect in this world, not just better device integration, but smarter app-to-app continuity that feels natural and helpful. From there, we will walk you through what we are launching this year, new capabilities designed to help your apps work better together across screens, devices, and moments. But of course, this is also about you, the developers, and the new opportunities this unlocks. We will talk about how you can create more engaging, connected experiences that bring users back into your apps. Then we will go deeper into three big building blocks that enable all of this: share, resume, and the people area, and how you can use them in your apps. Finally, we will close with key takeaways and next steps so you leave with clear ideas on how to get started. With that, let's get right into it. Let's take a step back and look at how we all use technology today. Most of us don't rely on just one device anymore. We move effortlessly between our phones, our laptops, our tablets, smartwatches, depending on where we are. And we are, what we are doing, or what's more convenient in the moment. And on each of these devices, we use multiple apps to get things done. Apps that help us stay connected, capture ideas, communicate, share, and create. But here's the thing, even though our lives are fluid and connected, our technology often isn't. Apps still tend to operate in silos, isolated within a single device or platform. And that gap shows up in all kinds of small, everyday moments. Imagine if you want to send a photo from your phone to your PC, want to pick up a draft from one device and finish it on another, want to quickly share content with someone nearby, regardless of device. It should all feel natural. But too often, it doesn't. In fact, if you were with us last year, this might sound familiar. We talked about exactly this: creating seamless experiences that follow users across devices. But what's really exciting is that everything we talked about then, it's even more relevant today. Because over the past year, this need has only intensified. Users are spending more time across multiple apps, multiple screens, and in hybrid environments where context switching happens constantly. Hence, this is no longer just a nice to have. It's becoming a core expectation. And when these transitions don't feel seamless, it breaks the flow. It pulls user out of what they are doing. Research even shows it can take up to 23 minutes to fully regain focus after a disruption. And that's the real challenge we're addressing: enabling continuity across devices, apps, and moments, so users stay in flow, stay productive, and stay connected. What makes Windows uniquely positioned here is our commitment to openness and inclusivity. Unlike other ecosystems that might confine users within walled gardens, Windows is all about helping users get things done across the devices and platforms they already own. And last year, we laid the foundation for this vision. This year, we're expanding it dramatically. We are bringing cross-device and cross-app capabilities to every app on Windows, making it easier than ever for developers like you to build experiences that travel with your users. And with that, let's dive in and see how all of this comes to life. Last year at Build, we shared our vision where your apps and your users could move effortlessly across devices, where switching from phone to PC or tablet to laptop didn't interrupt the task at hand, it just worked. And over the past year, that vision has really started to come to life. with millions of users already experiencing the benefits of these cross-device capabilities every single day. But we also know from working closely with so many of you, the real opportunity lies in making these capabilities available to every app and every developer, no matter what technology you use and what's exactly that we have done. Today, we are incredibly excited to share that our cross-device share capabilities are now open to the entire Windows app ecosystem, whether you are building a PWA, a Win32, a MSIX, or a WinUI app. No matter how your app is built, you can now enable experiences that let your users share content effortlessly. We've evolved the Resume SDK, making it easier than ever to build task continuation into your apps and helping your users move seamlessly between their devices with full context intact. And People Contacts API is now live, allowing your app's contacts to show up naturally across Windows surfaces like chat, calling, and collaboration experiences. It's a powerful way to keep your users connected to the people who matter most, right when and where they need it. We're already seeing incredible adoption with leading apps integrating these capabilities and seeing a real impact on engagement, retention, and user satisfaction. And we are just getting started. With that, let's move to the developer opportunities and see what's in it for you. Before getting into the details, let's talk what does all of this really mean for your app and your users. If I have to say in short, this means real impact, real growth, and new ways to meet your users where they are. Over the past year, we have seen incredible momentum. Apps using Share saw a 48% increase in Share session invocations. That's not just optimization. That's users changing behavior because sharing got that much easy. And that's just the beginning. With cross-device capabilities now available across every major app framework, it doesn't matter how your app is developed. You can tap into this growing ecosystem today. Apps using the Resume SDK are seeing users move naturally between phone and PC, picking up tasks, completing flows, and staying engaged longer. And with the People Contacts API, your app's contacts surface directly in Windows experiences like chat, calls, and collaboration. Early adopters are already seeing stronger engagement and deeper user connection. When you remove friction, your app stops being just another app. It becomes part of the user's everyday journey, driving more discovery, more engagement, and stronger retention for your app, and delivering a seamless experience that follows them effortlessly across devices. Let's jump into some of the demos and see what this looks like into action. Let's start with one of the most familiar yet powerful user actions, sharing. Whether it's sending a link, sharing a photo, or collaborating on content, sharing is something users do constantly across their devices. But what's really exciting is how Windows is evolving this experience to work even better across devices, across apps, and with full user context. With the cross-devices Share API, your app can light up right inside the native Windows Share experiences, a surface users already trust and is used millions of times every day. And what makes this powerful is its reach. The Share experience shows up consistently across Windows Shell, first-party apps, and third-party apps, creating natural moments for users to engage with your app. Integration is simple. Whether you are building a Win32 app, a PWA, an MSIX, or a WinUI, the API enables your app to seamlessly participate in this experience. Let me show you what that looks like in action. All right. Let's take a look at just how easy it is to use sharing using the Windows Share Sheet and why this is something every app developer should care about. Now, as a Windows user, sharing is something that I do all the time, whether I am in File Explorer, I'm in my browser, or I'm in an app. It could be a Photos app or any other social app that I use. Now, to share, all I have to do is hit the share icon. I select the content that I want to share. Could be a Word content, could be my app content, could be my photos, videos that I want to share with my friends or my family. I could either select the icon for share that's shown here. I could go into the context menu, right click and go into the context menu, look at the share available here. I could go into an app, and that supports the share functionality. I could hit the share icon there. I could go to my browser and hit the share icon. Now let's say I select the content and I hit share. As soon as I hit the share icon, I would be presented with a modern and new share experience that just lights up. From there, I can pick an app, or I could send to a nearby device using the nearby sharing or other modes. I could upload my content if I want to. I could pick a mail app to send it as an email attachment, or I could share to my contacts directly. It's quick, simple, and feels completely native. Now, the best part is, as an app developer, it's super easy for you to be part of this experience. No matter what kind of app you've built, whether it's a PWA, a Win32, an MSIX, packaged, unpackaged, or is using a WinUI, Windows gives you all the tools to integrate the share sheet. Even if you have an unpackaged Win32 app, you can use your app as a share target. Doesn't matter. And getting started is really straightforward. All you need to do is register your app as a share target, and all the instructions are available, whether you're a PWA app, a UWP app, a WinUI app, or an unpackaged app. All the information is available right here. You just need to follow simple steps like register your app as a share target, tell Windows what kinds of content your app can accept, like text, images, links, or files, handle the incoming content in your app, and once that's done, your app is ready to show up in share experience. And we have documented all these steps with easy to follow guidance and code samples on the Microsoft Learn website, which is here. And you can check out for yourself just by visiting the Microsoft Learn website, navigate to the Windows Share information page, and you would find all the information right here. It's a very small effort to implement, but that can deliver huge value for your app by driving discovery, engagement, and usage right inside native Windows share flows. Thank you. But before we finish, I want to show you a couple of smart and intuitive sharing experiences that makes sharing on Windows even easier. Let's start with the drag and drop sharing experience. As soon as I begin dragging a file, whether it's an image, a document, or some other content, you will see a drag tray slide in from the top of the screen. It instantly brings up a rich sharing experience. I get a view of my most used apps, contacts, and devices right in one place. I can just drop the file on any of them, and it opens that app's sharing interface right away. Let's say I want to upload this file to iCloud Drive. I could drop the file in the drag tray, and let's say I don't see iCloud listed here. I could select the More option and drop the file to the More options. It instantly brings up the Windows share sheet. I could select iCloud Drive, select the folder, in this case, images, click on OK. And with that, my file is uploaded to iCloud Drive. Now let's take a look at another quick way to share. Let's say I want to share this image. All I have to do is right-click on the image and go to Share With. Here, I will get a list of all the apps available for sharing. From here, I just pick the one I want and its share interface opens up, so I can send or upload the content instantly. Let's also explore how effortlessly I can share content with my Android device using the Quick Share app. I simply select the content, hit the share icon, choose the Quick Share app from the share sheet. I locate my nearby Android device within the app, select the device I want to send the content, accept the content on my phone, and the content is instantly shared. That's how Windows is making sharing easier, smarter, and more integrated, right where you need it. Great. As you just saw, users get a familiar, consistent share sheet and many cool ways to share content, and your app becomes a part of that flow. right when it matters most. This is a great example of what we mean when we talk about meeting users where they are on the PC, in any app without friction. And of course, all the resources you need to integrate are available on Microsoft Learn, and we will share details on how to connect with us later in the session. Now that we have seen sharing in action, let's talk about what happens next. Helping users not just share content, but pick up right where they left off. That's where cross-devices resume comes in. Now that we've talked about helping users share content, let's take that one step further. Because for users, it's not just about sharing something, it's about continuing what they were doing without friction, no matter which device they are on. That's exactly the problem cross-device resume solves. Imagine this. Your user starts an activity on their phone. Maybe they are drafting a message, catching up on an article, or working on a playlist, and then they sit on their PC. With cross-device resume, Windows can help them pick up exactly where they left off, right from the PC. Apps that support this feature can appear directly on the taskbar, and with a subtle indicator showing users that's something ready to resume. It's a simple and seamless way to bring users back into the app right from where they left off. Here's simply how it works. When you open the app on your mobile device or tablet, Windows can show a subtle badge right on your app's taskbar icon. It's a visual nudge that, when clicked, launches your app directly into that task, delivering a smooth, intuitive handoff from PC to phone. As a developer, you get full control over the experience you define and what gets resumed. Windows takes care of the underlying device awareness, system integration, so you can focus on building the right experience for your users. It's a simple way to meet users where they are and bring them back into your app in moments that feel effortless and personal. And with that, let's move on to another powerful capability that helps keep people connected. So we've talked about sharing content across devices, we've talked about resuming tasks, but there's one more piece that's essential to helping users stay in the flow, and that's staying connected with the people who matter most. That's where cross-device people API comes in. As users move between devices constantly, the thing that they really is trying to do is connect with someone, reply to a message, jump on a call, or quickly reach out to a teammate. With Cross-Device People API, Windows helps surface those important people right where users are without having to reach for their phone or dig through an app. This year, we are bringing people experiences even closer to where users already are, starting with familiar surfaces like Windows Share Sheet and the File Explorer. And that's just the beginning. Soon these experiences will expand to other high traffic entry points across Windows, including the Windows search box, start menu, and more. And these canvases are already used by millions of users every day, making them a powerful and intuitive way to surface your app's top contacts right when and where they are needed. By meeting users in these everyday moments, we make it effortless for them to reconnect with the people who matter most, all without switching context or breaking the flow. Let me show you with a quick demo. Right. In the earlier demo, we saw how Windows is making sharing easier with the share sheet. But let's take that a step further. How great it would be if I can share content with one click with the people I connected recently and most frequently. This is where the cross-devices People API comes in. I'm opening File Explorer here, but you could be in a browser, a Photos app, or any app that supports sharing on Windows. And let's say I want to share this image. I hit the share icon. You will notice that Windows is surfacing people I frequently share with. These are my real contacts, pulled from apps I use every day, so I can easily select them and complete the sharing with one click. Let's look at another experience. I am opening a File Explorer Home. Now in the File Explorer Home, I can see all the documents, and let's say I'm collaborating on this document with a colleague. I see the profile icon of the colleague who commented on my document. As I click or hover over the profile icon, card opens up. I get rich context about my colleague, their photo, name, contact details, all available with one click. I can message or call them using the app that makes most sense for me, and many other details I can explore here. It keeps me in the flow. No switching of devices, no digging around for contact details. It's all built right into Windows. Now, the really exciting part is that as a developer, you can light this for your own app with just a few simple steps using the Cross-Device People API. This API is designed to help your app surface relevant people right in native Windows experiences, like the Share Sheet, File Explorer, and others. To get started, follow simple steps mentioned in the document right here on the Windows Learn website. Use the following link to reach to this document. Everything you need is documented here with code samples and step-by-step guides to help you start it quickly. Okay, before we finish, let me show you a great example of how WhatsApp is using the Windows Contacts API to make sharing faster and more personal. Here, I'll select some content and hit the share button. Right away, you will notice the most relevant WhatsApp contacts appear right at the top on the Windows share sheet. All I need to do is select the contact, type a message if I want to, and hit send. With just one click, the sharing is completed. It's fast, simple, and intuitive. Thank you. Great. And while these are some of the experiences we are enabling today, we are continuing to explore even more ways to bring your app's people closer to Windows users. For example, Windows Search can suggest people you frequently connect with, making it easy to start a conversation or jump into a call, all powered by your app. And this is just the beginning of how Windows and your app can work together to help users effortlessly connect across their devices. With that, it's a wrap. And one thing I want to leave you with are a few key takeaways from today. Really the big ideas we hope you'll walk away with. First, cross-device user expectations are growing fast. And maybe most importantly, users expect that their apps and experiences to move with them seamlessly across their devices. This is no longer a nice to have. It's a core user expectation. People are moving between their phones, their PCs, their tablets, and they expect continuity. If apps can't keep up with that, users feel the friction. But when apps meet these expectations, users stay engaged, stay in the flow, and come back more often. Second, Windows is expanding the tools to help your apps meet these expectations. Windows is uniquely positioned to help you meet those evolving user needs with a growing set of cross-device capabilities that are open, inclusive, and designed to work no matter what app platform you are building on. Whether it's sharing content, resuming tasks, or staying connected to people, Windows is making it easier than ever to integrate these powerful experiences directly into your app. And importantly, this isn't limited to one type of an app. As we said, whether you're building a Win32 app, a PWA, an MSIX, or a WinUI experience, these capabilities are available to you. And finally, now is the time to integrate and differentiate. This moment is a real opportunity for you as a developer. These cross-device experiences aren't just about user convenience. They're about differentiation. When your app works seamlessly across devices, it stands out. It becomes more than just an app. It becomes part of your user's daily life, their workflow, and their habits. And that drives growth, retention, and satisfaction in a big way. We have already seen early adopters using these capabilities to drive real user impact, from higher engagement to increased share activity to smoother task continuation. And all of this is just the beginning. And with that, we are at the end of our session. The future of app experiences is seamless, connected, and cross-device. And Windows is here to help you build it. Thank you so much for joining us. And we can't wait to see what you create. Have a great day ahead and enjoy the rest of your Microsoft build. Thank you.